If you've had an uncomplicated pregnancy and you are fit and well, you might be considering having your baby in a midwifery-led unit.
Midwifery-led units are designed to feel welcoming and homely. They can be on the hospital site next to a consultant-led and neonatal unit, or they can be separate from a hospital. You will need to check which area you live in to see what is available to you.
Midwifery-led units are all different, so it's best to find out what facilities are available at your local unit.
Your midwife will be able to provide you with links to information to help you make your decision, or you might like to look on the BSW maternity website. Here's a list of what you might like to bring. Your maternity notes and birth plan, TENS machine if you want one, a comfy, loose outfit for your labour that you can move around in. A big nightie or t-shirt is perfect. A fan or water spray to cool you down. Healthy snacks and drinks. A phone and phone charger. Any music you want played during the birth. Your own pillow, possibly a pregnancy one. Any medication you're taking. A wash bag with your toothbrush, toothpaste and toiletries. Clothes for you and baby in case you have to stay in. Clean pyjamas and dressing gown and slippers. Towels. Large comfy knickers. Maternity pads. Nursing bras and breast pads if you are planning on breastfeeding. Nappies for baby. Cotton wool balls or pads. A car seat.
In the early stages of labour, you may want to have a warm bath or a shower, take some paracetamol and try to rest in between periods of gentle movement. Once you are contracting regularly, we would advise you to call your midwives to let them know. Your midwives will discuss with you when might be the right time for you to come to the birthing unit. Many women find that they feel they are more relaxed in their own home in the early stages of labour and are ready to move to the birth unit once they are in established labour.
When you arrive at the birthing unit, you will be given a birth room. If you are planning on using a birthing pool, you can wear whatever feels comfortable. Your midwife will offer to listen in to your baby's heart rate. This helps us to know if your baby is well. They will also check your pulse and blood pressure and temperature regularly to ensure that you are well. Your midwife will encourage you to move around in labour in different positions that are comfortable for you, and because being mobile in labour helps the baby to move into the right position for birth.
You will have access to pain relief in the unit, such as gas and air, also known as Entonox, and potentially pethidine or diamorphine. But if you would like an epidural or require any intervention, including a forceps or a caesarean birth, you will need to be transferred to a consultant-led hospital unit.
If your midwife has any concerns about the well-being of you and your baby, after discussion and agreement with you, then they will transfer you to the consultant-led unit.
If your midwife has any concerns about your baby's well-being, such as changes to your baby's heart rate or concerns about you and how your labour is progressing, they will discuss this with you. They may advise you to transfer to the consultant-led unit, which has more equipment available to assess you and your baby's well-being.
Once you have birthed your baby and placenta, the midwives will check you and your baby and are equipped to give you any stitches you might need. Most tears can be sutured in the midwife-led unit, but sometimes you may need to be transferred to the consultant-led unit with your baby and support partner.
If you have an uncomplicated birth, you'll be able to relax in the same room where you gave birth. You might feel ready to go home as soon as 2 to 3 hours after the birth, but if you need or want to stay longer, then you will most likely be moved to a postnatal ward.
Whether you plan to breastfeed or formula feed, the midwives will help you with your baby's first feed if you need it.
Before you leave the hospital, your midwives will talk to you about the support that is available to you and your next appointments.